Don't rush me. I'm here. Look, I'm about to, y'all see Jennifer got the workout thing going in here. Nice and clean. Look, you ready? We can just do it in the kitchen. You ain't got to change clothes. Taking all day. Look at Jennifer, y'all. Got her feet done. Let me see your feet. Got the tattoo on there.
Yeah, I got a whole toe cake. He was gonna pay to get them done, and I just felt so bad spending all this money that I went and got to stay with. He was gonna take me to get them done, and I said, well, I usually have them done every week because I was dancing, but I did these myself. And I said, if them Asian ladies can do it, I can.
What's that tattoo right now?
Oh, me and my cousin, me and my cousin, my best friend, when we were 16, all got the same matching heart.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's up. What you doing? Cleaning up?
Well, I made these cookies. All it has in it is oatmeal, and then I got this berry mix right here. You get this berry medley. It has strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries, raspberries, and you just pour it in the oatmeal, add some eggs and butter, and then
healthy, drinking water.
It makes cookies.
Okay.
That way I can eat my fruit and my oatmeal without actually having to eat fruit or oatmeal. There's a lot of sugar in these. It tastes really good. I'll let you try one.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jennifer. For y'all don't know who Jennifer is, I'm gonna link her other videos to the end of this video. Let me get out your way. I'm gonna link her other videos to the end of this video, and y'all can catch up. But yeah, I'm glad that you called me over here because I see that you're still here.
Well, I was gonna tell you, I've been going through some stuff, man. This guy, I swear, he is so crazy. He won't let me get high, but he won't let me leave to go get high either. So I haven't been high in 3 days, and it's not because I haven't wanted to. I finally went and got high today, but that's because he's gone all day at work. But half the time, I sleep till 5 o'clock because I'm on such a horrible schedule. He come all the way over to the spot where I was, and dude, it was funny because dude was in the back like, come on, trying to get me to do some stuff, and I'm like,
oh, your boyfriend was at the door?
Yes, he knocked at the door like, what are you doing out
How
there?
you know you was over there?
Dude, he knows all my spots, so he'll just drive.
How you know your spots?
Because I had him take me there before I met him and started. I didn't even move in here. Okay, this dude pretty much told me I was staying here. Because every time I fucking leave, he comes and hunts me down. And he freaking threw me in the car, and I got this huge ass bruise from him throwing me in the fucking car. And I've been here ever since because I'm so afraid to leave, because everywhere I go, he'll come and hunt me down. So I need to find a new dude, a new place to live, a new job, because this city doesn't have any jobs at all. I've been to every club here, and I made so much money because that's what I'm used to doing. I've been doing it longer than everybody else. They fired me just because I was making too much money.
Who?
The clubs. There was, what was it? This girl was talking about how...
They don't seem... It's like that'd be good for business for them.
No, it's not. Because I was making all the money.
Yeah, but you bring the club a lot of money.
And I did bring the club a lot of money. I made sure everybody had... Like, if a dude wouldn't leave me alone, I would make sure he bought everybody a drink. Or got a dirty double off both of us. I never hoarded the money. And they were so jealous they fired me for no reason. Because this girl was talking about how she overcharged some dude in the back. And I'm like, I would never do that. And I gave these 2 dudes a dance, and I guess something got messed up in translation. The guys told that somebody overcharged him, and I guess they thought it was me, but it wasn't me, it was the other girl. She sat there at the bar and told everybody she overcharged them. So why are you firing me? But I know it's weird. I got a lot of different stuff going on, you know. Just stupid stuff, you know. This is water. I use this for my dishwater. This is actual dish soap. But I've been going through it trying to keep a job. Then I go to the Treasure Club, and they're telling me that they have over 30 girls that just came back from college that was on Christmas break. So now I can't get a job nowhere because they already have 300 college girls in there begging to take off their clothes. So I'm thinking about... I met this dude online, and he was born in Roanoke for me, and he cashed out me some money, so I'm like, I need to talk to this dude. So he's going to come pick me up sometime this weekend or next weekend. We've already tried to meet several times, but I have to sneak every time I leave.
It's like, you got to do that stuff.
So it didn't work out. That's what happened last time. I snuck out to go meet him, and he couldn't get off work in time, so he didn't show, so I was stuck at that dude's house, and that's how he knew how to find me. Now this pan never comes clean. It just stays like that.
I don't think you cleaned the pan good enough. Did you clean it good enough?
That pan never comes clean. That's a baking pan, and this one don't either. I usually just cover them up with aluminum foil. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide these because they're
Let me
they're
get back.
so
Let me
hard
get
to
out your way.
clean.
I don't want to seem like I'm trying to see you from the back, but I gotta get out your way because you keep you keep running me off. I try to go to the side, be respectful.
And what I did with the guitar was you know that song. Now I'm in New. You want me to go get it and show you?
What?
Just for a second.
Go with the guitar. I'm gonna let them see this
Don't
right
go in
here.
this room. This room's a mess. But I have this notebook, and now, of course, my notebook's gone. I can't even do it. You know what?
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna save the guitar for another time
I like the sign.
because I got. Oh yeah, that's really cute. I like that.
Yeah, I
too.
like that sign.
He had that from his first marriage. You know, his first marriage, she had fake boobs, fake teeth.
Go on now, because I
fake
don't
hair.
want to say you got me trapped in the kitchen.
Oh, she had fake boobs, fake hair, and fake teeth, and he never knew it. So when he married her, he didn't know you had to get your boobs done every freaking 10 years.
Oh, you do?
No, mine's all real.
No, I'm saying a person to do that, they got to get it redone.
That's what I heard. I guess I didn't know that. So
We know yours real because you ain't got none.
yeah, they're bigger than what they were. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's another reason I think I kept getting fired because I was skinny when I got here because I hadn't been eating
You
right.
look skinny now though.
Well, finally I went and got a food
You look skinny
card.
with all your other clothes on, but today you like you shape. Let me see.
Gained some weight.
Come
I
on.
got a big butt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Let me go in here and sit and stretch because I need to stretch.
Okay, go ahead.
That's pretty much all I do.
We can't hardly see in here though. I can see that. I can see good now.
I can open.
Come
the
over here by the
door.
light, right here, right there.
Yeah.
Stretch right there. Mama, let them
Yeah.
see you stretch too.
Yeah, well, it's they got all this workout equipment, but I like to stretch first, you know. But other than that, man, that's why it's so hard for me to get clean because all I do is sit here all day and try to find stuff to keep me occupied. And for somebody that's trying to get clean, it's almost impossible to sit around and do nothing all day. I tried writing a book. I know this Pocket FM. It's an easy way to make money. You can read the audiobook or you can create your own audiobook and they will pay you. So I started writing the audiobook and like I said, I can play the last 3 strings is a B and an F on Now You're in New York, but it says, you know I'm from that Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Something
Jay-Z
on the
song.
top spot.
Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
It's a B and an F the whole song, and you only
Is it?
strum the last 3 strings on the guitar. I wrote the whole music book down in my notebook.
You really be working out in here, don't you?
Yeah, he does too. But
Okay.
we got a
I
gym
gotta bend down.
downstairs.
I gotta bend down. Got to talk to the light and hit.
Yeah, we got a gym downstairs, so we don't even really need this stuff, but it's easier when it's cold outside like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier than going to the gym. We can just stay, in the house and work out. We got weights. We got those weights. I've never been able to do that. I've tried to do a push-up several
A
times.
pull up.
Pull up.
Come on, push up.
Push-up. See, I failed phys ed. That's the only class I've ever failed in my life.
What PE?
Yeah, I failed PE
How
because
you fail PE?
I was a vegetarian.
What that
So
mean?
since I was born, I was a vegetarian. I didn't have no muscle mass.
Oh, so you was okay? I get it.
Yeah, so
So
I
you
couldn't
couldn't perform the
I
physical
couldn't
activities.
do a pull-up. Is why they failed me.
They can't face that. You know how many kids can't do a pull up?
I know. I was only 8 years old.
Yeah.
This is the best way to stretch. You reach backwards and then put your hands on the floor. Most people can't do that. Put their hands on the floor, but you feel it stretching all through like the back there. And it's really good workout.
So listen, you talk to your family, your sister, them.
Oh my God, yes. I talked to my dad just died. He's been struggling with addiction for years. And we don't know if he was high or not, but he just died on the couch. And he was about 80 years old, and he never stopped getting high. That's why I don't know if there's
He
such
probably died at
thing.
old age. That's usually around the age men die.
Yeah, but my grandpa's 100 years old. He's
Yeah,
still
but all
alive.
men ain't gonna live. Everybody in your family ain't gonna live to be 100.
Well, they're all Seventh-day Adventists and vegetarians. So even though he was
Vegetarian die every day.
yeah, I know, but
80 years old is a good life. I hope I live to see 80 years old.
right.
I mean, you acting like he
He
just
was
died in
old.
his 20s or something. That
He
man was
was
80.
old.
Yeah, he did good.
Well, I also had a stepdad that got cancer when he was 23. He didn't die until he was 60, and he wasn't supposed to outlive 24.
Oh, okay.
But then my sister.
He died when he was 60 and he had it with 23.
That's okay.
That's 37 years.
Yeah, he lasted. He's a good man too, but that's why I came down here. Okay, my car got impounded, so I was on my way down here, but then my car got impounded, so I had to hitch a ride. But I was actually headed to Florida. I hitched a ride with this truck driver, and that's how I got stuck in the city, and I haven't been able to get out. And I mean, I've went everywhere trying to figure out how to get out of the city. But my sister's in Jacksonville, Florida, right on the Florida-Georgia line. And I was trying to go down there and see her because she was homeless on the streets, and she would call me crying in the rain like, Jen. And I'd send her money so she'd get a hotel. She had my nephew go down there and had him on the streets and everything. And I didn't know how bad it was until my nephew came back and told us. My mom had to pay to fly him back to Ohio. But I was going to go down there and help her because I had a car. But once my car got impounded, I'm saying, what am I going to do? There's no way for me to help her. But guess what happened? See how good God is? One of her sugar daddies didn't have no family and died and left her the house.
Damn.
Yeah, like there's nobody to come take the house or kick her out or nothing. So she can live in that house until they want taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so who name? Oh, it's not in her name though.
It's still in his name, but she's living there.
So
and she's been living there for like 3 years, so they can't evict her.
Why she gonna pay the taxes?
I don't think she does this webcam because she don't prostitute no more because her teeth got rotted. So,
but if she could pay the taxes, she could continue staying there.
Probably because they can't evict her. The only way she's gonna have to move out of that house legally is if they sell it and the government comes and boards it up. But the same thing happened to me before I left. One of my friends died, but he had a daughter and a wife. But his wife had divorced him, and I didn't know if his daughter was going to come looking for the house. So I took off the night he died because I was so distraught. He was a really good friend. I couldn't stay in that house without him. I even went and seen him in the hospital, and he was all hooked up in a coma because he had had a heart attack, and he never came back from it. So they had him on life support for like 3 weeks after that. And it's like everybody around me is dying, and most of it's from addiction. Only the people that are addicts have died. Like the people that aren't addicts, I haven't seen die in a long time. It's always the addicts I see dying.
Oh, it's the opposite for me. Addicts see me like addicts live a long time unless they overdose on fentanyl or something.
Right.
But like people that's on the street that smoke crack and things like that, they have immune system. They be out there in the cold and flip flops the whole winter. They don't even get sick.
There.
They don't even get sick. Hey, look, if a regular person go out there with flip flops on for 2 hours, they'll be in ICU.
I was barefoot in the snow this deep with ice underneath it, barefoot in the middle of a snowstorm. You couldn't even drive on the streets. I couldn't find a ride or nothing. Had to walk all.
And then you go to the hospital. You weren't sick enough.
Wasn't sick or nothing. Still wanted to get high.
People that get high, the doctors be like, they got a weak immune system. I be like, that ain't true, because they be out there in the winter time and the heat. No shoes
crazy.
on, no shirt, staying up for 4 or 5 days,
Don't eat
no
for
food, no
2
water,
weeks.
no food, no water, and still be good.
Yeah.
Let me try that. I'll be in ICU in 30 minutes.
Want some water.
Yeah. So listen, man. It was good to hear that you've been clean for 3 days.
Yeah, I hate to hear
that just recently you relapsed. You must have relapsed last night because it's early in the morning.
Well, the problem is I've been trying to relapse for days. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody that is gonna
constantly
freak
over you.
Yeah, you can't get high when you have someone freaking you out like that. Like he will show up and act a fool and embarrass the fuck out
blow
of
your
me
high.
and drag me out of the crack house. So there's nothing I can do. It's either sit here.
But do you blame him for that though?
I don't blame him.
Because
at the same
last
time,
night,
like, dude, if you're not gonna get me high, don't come get me out of the fucking crack house. And then bitch about all the shit you had to do for me when I didn't want to be here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everything he does, but this has gone way too far, way too long. You know what I'm saying? Like I had plenty of places to stay.
Let me ask you something.
My last boyfriend
hold
spent
on.
$150 a day on drugs and still paid for all my stuff and Christmas and vacations and my kids. This dude barely spends $20 every 3 days.
So is your relationship based around money?
No, it wasn't until, like I said, he started acting all controlling, talking about you can't go disappear for 3 days. Like, we both need our privacy. Just because I don't have an apartment to call my own that you can come to doesn't mean I want to sit here all day, every day and get fat. Because look how much weight I've put on. Like, all I do is eat. It's ridiculous. I've never been this fat in my life.
You skinny, man.
Dude.
No, you ain't skinny, but you ain't fat neither.
It's embarrassing because now I know how housewives get pregnant because I literally for the past 3 days have done nothing but eat from sun up to sundown.
You know how housewives get pregnant or get fat?
Get fat. But yeah, I know how they get pretty too because the guy wants them to look pretty. Because when I first came here, I only had a couple outfits, and he went and bought me a bunch of Macy's stuff and new stuff. So and new coats, new purses, that way, new shoes, and that way when I go out, I don't look like some homeless bum off the street. I actually look like this girl. That's how they get pretty.
Okay.
But they also get fat. That's why he bought me them tennis shoes because he wants me to go to the gym.
And he also got all his workout equipment in here.
Yeah. And that's
y'all got matching bicycles over here.
If I know that there's a guy and he don't like fat girls and I have a weight problem with getting too fat, then why would I want to stay with somebody that I know is going to dump me if I get too fat? That's just too much stress right there. It makes me want to relapse again.
Black girl, I don't think too many black girls even care about that kind of stuff. They gonna eat, they gonna have fun, they gonna live their life. They ain't worried about I mean, some of them do try to look good for their man, but for the most part, it's like
they don't care.
They don't care enough to be working out and dying just to be pretty for somebody.
That's what he said. That's what
they don't.
He
they
said
don't.
His wife.
They'll cuss you out. They'll leave you like, you wanna take me how I am? Get out.
Right.
Bye.
Right.
I mean, that's the difference between like white girl, black girl, Asian. Them women will do anything to keep their man happy.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Black girls try to keep their man happy too.
I think.
But before they're eating and stuff, they're gonna cook their soul food.
They have such nice skin and they're so bougie that they feel like they don't need that man because there's 100 out there that would want them.
Come on, black girls?
Yeah, like
they
know they're gonna get another man like that. They're not worried about one man.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna get a high. You can't just go replace a high value man though.
Right.
You can't. Every man out here ain't making.
You know what I'm starting to realize?
75,000 or better. Come home, be faithful. They can't replace him like that.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to find a faithful one, but if you believe your man's faithful, you're an idiot. Because I can tell you right now, I had never seen a man be faithful. I worked in a club my whole life.
I'm faithful to my girls. But I'm gonna tell you why. Because I done ran the streets, I done did that. Look, women don't impress me with the looks and the body and the lust.
Well,
man, I done ran through. I done did all that. My whole life I've been a fly guy with money.
And I thought that about my dad. But now that I think about it, he was at work way too much. He easily could have slipped up and not told anybody when he was younger, even. But as far as I'm concerned, I think that because I've had dudes that I don't know if it's just me. Because I've been with guys and I didn't know they had a girlfriend and they would leave their girlfriend for me, but I've never. And
then you would leave them for the next person with the next bag of dope.
I've never done that to any of my dudes.
Yeah, you finna leave this guy.
I'm still with him, ain't I?
You looking for you just now said you're looking for your opportunist.
Because I don't want to drain his finances. I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to realize that the people.
So like I said, you'll leave somebody for a bigger bag.
No, Dude, I had a big bag in Ohio.
You'll leave somebody. You'll leave this man right now. If you met a man that got $100,000 in the bank and he like you enough to say, "Come on, I'm gonna buy you clothes and go get you an ounce right now."
See, that's the problem. I've had hundreds of those.
You'll be gone. You'll leave right now.
I have those guys every day.
Jenna, please. If I tell you to pack your bag right now, you go on me. You go right now. This second. Come on now. Stop fronting.
I would have already done it.
Not
I've been here for a year.
You said you would have been left him.
No, I'm saying I've had guys like that every day. Whenever I go to my little spot, like 100 guys, they'll come up. They had a whole envelope this big
You just now posted for the whole world to see. You say, I'm looking for a new man, a new place, a new this.
That's because I don't want to drain his finances. And he told me that, he don't want to be around drugs. And I don't want to ruin his life. That has nothing to do with how much money
get away from him there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's hard to live in this
break.
City. But the people in the city must have money or they wouldn't be able to survive as well as they have. Because this city is so expensive. And if he has money like that, then I know everybody that lives in the city has to have money like that. Because there's no way you could afford rent or a house. And I know tons of people that have houses and apartments. Mainly houses. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot more people richer than this dude. And it's ridiculous for me to be here.
Your guy ain't rich at all.
I mean, he's got money, yeah.
Yeah, all right, but he ain't rich. Nowhere near.
I mean, he's pretty well off.
No, he ain't.
He is.
He broke.
You're stupid.
I'm looking around. He broke. TV on floor.
He's thrifty. That's what. He's just like me.
That man broke. Come on,
we're
get
bare minimalists.
Oh.
Like we'll do the spend the bare minimum. Try to save money. We'll budget stuff like. And I'm like that too because he's always trying to buy me stuff, and I'm like, no. If I don't need it or I'm not gonna wear it, I'm not buying it. Just have.
Yeah, he probably can't afford you, so it's probably best for you.
Yeah, he's got like 20 grand in the bank.
Quit telling that man business like that, man, on here, man. Before you have somebody following that man.
Well, it's all tied
Hey,
up.
that man ain't got no money, y'all.
It's tied up in investment.
Hey, I don't talk about that man no more.
So he can't.
Hey, listen.
He can't.
Hey,
get to
Jennifer.
It, but
hey.
Okay.
Listen to me.
Well, my ex had 80 grand on his credit card.
Hey, this is why y'all gotta be careful. Men, this is why you gotta be careful who you decide to spend your time and share your home with, your life with, because they'll tell another man, anybody, all your business, and if they're not careful, they'll bring harm to you. So y'all men, you gotta be careful with who you decide to let into your home and become a couple with.
He's right.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. The wrong woman will tell all your business. And it can be hazardous.
He used the reverse psychology on me because I wasn't gonna say nothing. But
I've been trying to get you to be quiet. I've been trying to get you to be quiet. I kept on telling you, man ain't got no money. He broke. Oh no, he ain't. He rich. That man ain't got no money. Leave that man alone.
He's not rich because, like I said, my ex had 80 grand on a credit card.
Listen, there you go again. They finna follow your ex now. But anyway, listen though. My phone blowing up early in the morning. What we gonna do?
Well, I hope to have some more viewers. If you guys have any thoughts or ideas on what you'd like to ask me or what you'd like to know, leave a comment or let him know because I really have an interesting life and there's so many things I'm going to talk about that he won't let me. But maybe if the viewers ask, we'll get into a little deeper. Because I got some crazy shit, some theories I want to throw out there too.
Yeah, I got to be careful with Jennifer. Because Jennifer say some things that I probably can't even post. But you're looking nice, you're looking good, you're in shape. I'm sorry to hear that you relapsed, but hey, we're going to continue to work on that. I'm going to follow you, I ain't going to give up on you.
Thank you.
I'm gone. I'm going to try to edit this video so people don't know all your man business.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you.